Every year at this time, I can't help but think of a fun thing that occurred. And this thing occurred about, let me get it right. I would say about 6 years ago, to be precise. Yeah, 6 years ago. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, this is Jan. Welcome to another episode on my channel, the Save Money and More with Jan channel. This happens to be an and more kind of day, but this is a fun thing to talk about because the memory keeps coming back. As you know, we all have friends and relatives, and everybody I know has a birthday. Do you have a birthday? Of course we do. Now, it depends on certain gifts that we might give or not give. We may give a card, might give a phone call, might be something very fancy, wrapped up, might be something minor, something very thoughtful. Well, this one is like totally like, I mean, can lightning strike twice? That's why I named this video that. So a few years ago, here's what happened. There's a person that I know a long, long time, and it was in May. The person's birthday is in May, okay? And that day, that specific day, I said, I knew I was going to see her because I had a little, special cheesecake from a special place that you can't really get at too many places except in New York City. So I knew that I was going to see her for her birthday and had some little gifts wrapped up as well. And of course, I had given a card, right? But I also picked up, now I'm not sitting here saying, oh, go run to the lottery store. So let's get something straight. I am not pushing anyone to go to the lottery store in any way, shape, manner, or form. But what I like to do sometimes, okay, on a person's birthday, all right, is I like to go outside and get their lottery tickets for the date of the birthday. In other words, like there were three numbers you could pick, right, on this specific game. So I picked that person's birthday number, and it was in May. All right. But here's what I forgot. I forgot to put the tickets, in the card. I had them, but I forgot to insert in the card. So I actually, to be honest with you, I forgot they existed. I forgot the tickets existed till that evening. I says, "Ooh, don't say a word." The person was happy with their little gifts, whatever. And they went home, blah blah, and it was really really nice because, like I said, the special cheesecake, was really like the main gift. So I didn't think twice, whatever. And then it occurred to me, holy smoke, you did not give her those little lottery tickets, the kind that you ask for, not the pre-done cards, whatever, not a scratcher. That's what I'm trying to say because I hardly ever do these things. That's why I'm a little confused saying about scratcher and all that. I haven't done scratchers in quite a while. I didn't say never do. Let's say maybe I knew someone used to do a ton of scratchers. That was its own show. I could talk about that on another day. But this one was so unique, and I thought I'd have a little fun to tell you about this. So, all right. So then it hit me because all of a sudden on my little coffee table next to me, I see the two tickets. I said, "You ding dong, you forgot to put the two tickets, inside of in the card." So one of them, I asked for the person's three numbered birthday, and in that case, it was like the middle of May, right? That birthday. And then in the other one was like the year the person was born, which was a four-number card. So you could play them straight, basically. You could play it straight. You could play it straight and box. What I mean by box is that's like all switched around any which way. So if you're playing it like any which way, all right. So I chose the straight and the box, just in case, just for, equally good measure. Okay. So, all right. So I said, you know what? Don't say anything. See what happens. Turn on, at night in the local area here, they show, the person, drawing the numbers live. So at night, what they did was this was about 7:30 ish at night on that person's birthday. So I'm watching it and I see number 5. What did I tell you about 5 being my lucky number? I like 5. All right. All right. Except for the fact, before I go into it, I'm going to digress a second. Except for the fact that it's taken me like 4 million years to hit 5,000 subs. Perhaps by the end of this year, 2024, that way I could say, I did it, and I'm happy. And if I don't do it, oh well, it's another year not having it. But anyway, I digress. So, all right, so that night they're ready to draw the 3 numbers. Drum roll, please, right? So out comes the 5, right? Out comes a 1, okay? And out comes a number 6. Ta-da! What? That was that person's birthday. That person that I forgot to put the tickets in the birthday card at that moment or whatever happened that day, that was the number that came out straight. So, okay. So I didn't put too much money on it because in general in life, Jan's not a gambler. So I only bet like what, $1 on it or something like that. So that person won 250 bucks, if I'm not at that time, 250 bucks. Person didn't even know it. So I called my friend at that moment and I said, "Do you know what came out in the New York State lottery tonight?" She says, "Oh, Jan," she says, "you know I never play that," or something like that. She says, "I don't pay any attention to it." I said, "Well, you're going to die when you find out what came out." Of course, saying it lovingly and sweetly and as a goof, I said that. So she said, don't tell me." I said 5, and then the 1, and then the 6. And that person was like, "Oh no, 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 no." I said, "Yeah, yeah, 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 yeah." But of course, unbeknownst to my friend, she did not know that I got her a ticket. So I said, "Gee, what a shame. Are you sure you didn't bet that number today?" I said, she says, "Jen, you know I don't play numbers." She said, "You know I don't." She said, "I know really that you hardly ever play numbers yourself." I said, "Yeah, that's true, except for today." She said, You got that number? You bet my birthday and came out?" I said, "I certainly did. I bet your birthday and it came out. And yes, I have a ticket." She said, "Oh man, I'm so happy for you." She was sincerely happy for me. That was so sweet. I have to say, looking back, she was so happy for me. She didn't really sit around, whine, cry, moan, and complain. "Why didn't it come out for me?" So still, she did not know what I was about to tell her. So I said it came out for me and it came out for you. She said, "But Jan, I don't have." I said, "Yes, you do have it because I bought you the ticket and I was an idiot and forgot to stick it in your card on your birthday. Duh me. Duh you. No." She was so happy. She was so shocked. So I said, "I'm in, possession of your ticket. How we gonna work this or whatever." And then we got together the next day. It didn't take us that long to get together to cash in the tickets. Now, in the state of New York, I think you could win up to 600 and cash it at the lottery store. Well, anyway, because I had played it straight and box. In other words, she got paid for it straight and box. 250 was the total number, if I'm not mistaken. But here's the other moral to the story, okay? The chances of lightning striking twice, all right? But I'll tell you about that in a second. All right. I was wise to put in a backup extra ticket for me. How would I have felt if I'm the one that thought of the idea? I'm the one that foresaw this number in my head, and I didn't do it for me. I would probably have said, well, and this is another lesson in honesty. She didn't know the better that I had tickets in that number. She didn't know the better. I could have kept all those tickets. I could have kept both those tickets, I should say, and walked off with 500. Ooh, 5 could be my lucky number there, but not really because that would be dishonest and I wouldn't do something like that. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. That was totally freaking frapping fun. So, another person, their birthday occurs in June, 6/24, June 24th. And I was thinking of that because, any minute from now, before you know it, this month is, well, by the time you hear this, I guess the 24th might be passing or around the same time, whatever, in the local area of the 24th of the month of June. So this is a nice little thought. You don't have to go overboard. You could go out and purchase either a scratch off or the numbers games, whatever it is. Like I say, I don't promote gambling. I'm talking about like consideration as a little insert inside of a special occasion card, a birthday or a holiday. I mean, it's just a moment of fun for the person, but lightning did strike twice because in the past that 6/24 one did come out. So I just thought I'd share a little fun story, taking a break from the usual thing. Again, I don't push anyone ever to gamble, but this was a crazy, crazy thing. On occasion, a little bit of fun, nothing wrong with that. But to have that happen for the person's birthday, absolutely unbelievable. All right, everybody, have an amazing, fantastic day. Be creative. Consider all sorts of kinds of birthday gifts and let me know. By the way, do let me know what kind of birthday gifts do you usually like to give? Cards, electronics, homemade stuff. Let me know in the comments section below. Have a great day. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Super thanks. I can't talk. Super thanks. Totally appreciated. No amount is too small. Thank you very much.